Greetings, fellow gamers. This is Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me in the 6th part of my Long Dark Let's Play. Long Dark Revisited Let's Play. We have survived for 4 days, 24 hours and 10 minutes, and I'm hungry. Oh, hold on. Let's not eat a can of coffee. That would be quite strange. Actually, drinking condensed milk is quite strange as well, but I'll just have that for the time being. Looks like I need to go to my cupboards and sort out my food supplies, because I've got a load of stuff there that needs using up and some stuff that doesn't need using up, and I just need to pick up some more water because I kind of run out. Which was it? That one? It was that one under the sink. Okay, so we don't want to look at that. Look at my food. I've got some beef jerky which can go in there because it's in good condition, and that which is in good condition, and then we've got a tin of coffee which I don't really want on me either, but oh no, wait, that wasn't the idea, was it? You know, I forgot. I've got to pick up stuff from in here that isn't in good condition. That's the whole point, right? Okay, so not that. You know, I just got really confused. What am I doing? Okay, we'll take that and that, and that. Okay, which means that I've now got a couple of things that I do need to put away, and it's really annoying, but I can't actually remember where anything goes. I will get sorted with this, but because I've only just been here for 2 days now, I've rather lost track, so there we go. Okay. I've just got a couple of things I want to put in there because they are in good condition, and because they're in good condition I don't want to use them up first because that would be a bit of a waste, really. I've not had anything kill me yet, and I've not had anything, you know, fingers crossed. I keep walking into that table. That's right. Okay, so let's leave the house. I'm going to plan on exploring my environment a little bit more now. I keep forgetting there's another door there. Today, because yesterday I didn't get very far, because every time I just kept finding sort of carrion and picking that up. So today I'm going to go over in this direction, because I'm pretty sure we came from over there when we first came here, so I haven't looked over here. So and look at that. The first thing I see is a dead deer, which is just great, because I'm absolutely going to have to harvest the meat off that now. I can't possibly, you know, just ignore it. To be fair, when I was in, where was the previous place, I didn't see any dead animals at all. I can't remember looting a single deer or rabbit or anything else, but the wolves here really seem to be doing a job for me. Not Mystery Lake, was it? Where was I before? I was the other one. I can't remember the name of it. I'm on fire today. I'm really doing well. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more of that. Okay. Shouldn't moaning. Let's get a bit more and then we'll go. Okay, that'll do for the moment. I mean, that one's obviously been eaten by a wolf or grabbed by a wolf, because it's not the same model as the one that's just lying there as part of furniture. Right. This is where I really wish I could bring up a map, because okay, he's still hungry. Could have sworn I ate something, but no, we'll not eat the raw stuff. That's really, really bad idea. We'll have some beef jerky. It's really healthy, but I'm hoping to get some more of this, you know, meat. It'd be really good if you could grow veggies or something, because that would be more healthy, really, but they still give me the willies, those things. And now I'm going to be really thirsty, I think. Let's just check. We're not bad. I'm just going to leave it for a minute. Still can't hear wolves without being kind of worried that they're going to come and eat me. Actually, what worries me more is that when I get round to playing this on harder difficulty, and I will do that, I will forget that they don't run away from me and be too careless and get killed every 5 minutes, which would be really annoying. Okay, so really not following a road or anything at all here, which, well, we can see the farm from here. It's not difficult to see that, so that's fine. Hoping I'm not going to get lost. Really hoping. But I want to see how big this, new larger world really, really is. And that might even mean sort of, just sort of camping somewhere for the night in order to explore. And I'm willing to do that, particularly in easy mode. I mean, if you can't do that in easy mode, when can you? Hey, I think there's a bear over there. Pretty sure that wildlife, including bears, do not attack you when you're in easy mode. Look at that rabbit. I think it's struggling with the snow. Oh, they're off, yeah. Where's that bear gone? Just want to try and see one a bit closer too. There it is, look. Well, I have a feeling that it will run away from me, which isn't ever so realistic. It's the frozen lake. Again, I'm always a little bit worried that if I walk across them, I'll just go through the ice, but the bear doesn't seem to be going through the ice. I could go through the ice and, chase the bear off simultaneously. Go through the ice and be eaten by a bear at the same time. No, I don't think I'm going to fall through the ice, but there's no point in chasing the bear. That's probably the bear's cave over there. No, it must have been the other direction there, because I came from the opposite direction. So this is definitely new territory, not been here before. And I want to know if there's anything apart from trees. Well, that looks like yet another barn building, so I'm starting to think this farm actually owns the entire of Pleasant Valley. Maybe they do, but that's a lot of land. And also, that means that I might struggle to find somewhere else to go other than... I keep thinking it'd be amazing if we could, sort of find the remains of a trashed city or a ghost town or something like that here. That would be fantastic. Now, I've seen one of these a couple of times, and I'm just wondering if I've actually been here. Yeah, you see it's empty. Did I actually come here already? Yeah, I actually came here already yesterday. That's really annoying. But then I went over... Did I go that way? Okay, this is what I mean about not having a map and not being able to really find your way around. You lose track of where you've already been, especially when all you see when you look around is trees. Oh yeah, there's a lot of trees. That's... Can't really find your way according to trees. So there's a track going up that way, so it's tempting to go that way, but... And then there's the dead deer over... Yeah, I'm going to go this way because I went that way last time because I saw the dead deer and harvested that. I think I've just seen another one way over there, but... Yeah, the wolves got busy around here. I think that's what it is. They can't chew me, so they're, they're having to go with the wildlife instead, which is fine. But I've got enough venison for the minute. It's very difficult to ignore it, though. I'm just going to check. Oh, I'm getting really cold. Have I taken half my clothes off or something? My cold's really going up. This hasn't happened before. What's going on? No, I'm still wearing all my clothes. What? Why am I so cold? This is crazy. I don't remember getting that cold before. Okay, let's eat a load of stuff too. That's my military grade ration, so that should be alright. That should completely fill up my hunger bar. I'll have some of that. And let's see if Mackenzie's got anything to complain about now. Well, cold, yeah. Well, that's why we're running, Mackenzie, because it keeps you warmer then. Okay, so have I just gone round in a big kind of circle? I probably have, haven't I? I'm going to go this way because I think the farm is over to my right. Once I know where the roads or the trackways go to, then I'm more likely to be able to navigate off-road. And off-piste is where I really want to go because that's where you're going to find... Yeah, because the farmhouse is just over there, so I've run for ages and got about 2 meters away. Slight fail. Oh look, achievement unlocked. 5 days survived. That makes it official, folks. This is the longest I've ever survived in this game. Now, is this that bridge that was called Contemplation Bridge, or is it a different one? Oh man, look, there's the blooming barn again. So I'm just going round in circles, I swear. I'm going back to where the barn is, which isn't what I wanted to do. Okay, nuts. We're gonna go off-piste at this point. I'm gonna go over here, navigate my way to the barn with no difficulty at all. So I'm just gonna run towards these bunnies just for the heck of it. It's warmer now anyway. Running uphill will do that. Okay, do we see anything there apart from trees? No, not really. I have never explored very comprehensively in this game, which is unusual because that's usually exactly how I go about playing any game that allows you to explore. I go everywhere, but obviously this game doesn't always reward you for doing that. A lot of the time there are consequences, and you know, death is definitely one of them, and then it's a case of starting again. That said, I mean, it's not as if the map changes every time you die, so even if you start on a different game, you're still going to be able to find your way around, because yeah, the map's going to be the same. So I just find I get put off by games that kill me repeatedly because it feels like I'm just failing horribly at them. Probably my mindset needs changing there. I'm too old school. What am I walking on? Solid ice? How odd. I'm sure this should sound like snow. Oh well, not fall down there. Maybe it is ice. Maybe that is... I'm not leaving footprints. Okay, being able to jump there would have helped. There's some more hawthorn. No, rose hips. We'll find out what to do with that. Oh, there's another bear. And a dead bunny. Oh no, that's a deer. It's too big for a bunny. And I have to say at this point, other than the fact that I'm going in the opposite direction to the farm, I'm really not in... Blah. Well, that was quite a noise. Apart from the fact that I'm going in the opposite direction to the farm, I've honestly no clue where I'm going. Or whether I've been here before. There's a dead person in the snow. Lonely homestead. Yeah, it's not lonely so much as just... trashed. There's nothing on him anyway. What's that? Matches. Well, that was worth coming all the way out here for. Not much of a homestead. Is that the same barn as before? Because I was pretty sure that was behind me. I can see something else over there as well, but it might just be a bridge. Wow, if there's 2 barns in this place, I am just... Yeah, I think that's the first barn I ever came to, isn't it? Yeah, I must have gone in a weird circle again. I can't believe that. But just when I thought I had a sense of direction, it turns out I don't. I did approach that from the opposite side though, I think, so this is still unexplored territory over here. Please don't break. That would be a very silly end to this episode. And before I've even managed to find anything. Lots of rabbits. This is going to be a good place to, you know, practice making snares and setting them. A lot of deer too. Wondering if I could go all the way to where those mountains are. 10:37 a.m. I'm pretty cold, having said that, actually. This is the coldest he's got since I started playing, which is interesting. So just as I get too gung-ho about stuff and decide that actually I'm immune to freezing to death and all the rest of it, that's when I'm going to have it brought home to me that actually that's not the case. I can still die for no reason. Okay, so there's some power lines here. Does that mean there's a road? Yeah, this is a road, but whether it's the road that I came in on or not, I don't know. Oh, it probably is. We've got that bridge over there, and we've got the blue shop place that I went to. Just check out my supplies. I'm okay. It's just very, very cold, so I might just have to see if I can warm myself up in there. Besides, I don't think I actually looted this place, really. Yeah, there's some stuff in the fridge there.
I could use this.
But it's mostly cold at the moment, so I'll just wait for that bar to kind of go back down again, and meanwhile do my shopping in the local store, which is about a kilometre as the crow flies, but several hours of manic running as the person who has absolutely no sense of direction staggers, evidently. Would you really trust a bottle of water that had been in the fridge for an unspecified amount of time? Probably not, to be fair. Oh yeah, and lighter fuel, that's something else I just
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Don't have. Could also do with another crowbar, because the one I've got's fairly trashed. And I don't believe there's any way of repairing them.
What have we here?
Some lighter fuel would be really useful. Never mind. Oh, I forgot to check my cold bar. How's that looking? Yeah, better than it was. I think it's just sheer exposure to the elements. Irrespective of all my protective gear, right, let's just travel on down this road. Obviously, anything you do in this game, anywhere you go, it's just going to take an unspecified amount of time to get to an uncertain destination. I really genuinely have no idea. Unless you've played the maps enough, which I have not. No idea where you're going or what's going to happen. Now, I do remember being here before, I think, because I remember gathering the mushrooms off there, which haven't respawned, so... And that was... Can only be a couple of days ago. I mean, where are we now? 5 days, right? So... 5 days in, well, I spent the first 3 at least in a highway, coastal highway. So this has got to be... Got to have only been here a couple of days. Got here yesterday, that was it. Encumbered. Oh, you're joking. Well, there's not a lot we can do about that right now. That's the other thing, really, that really limits what you can do, is how weighed down you... There's a contemplation bridge. How weighed down you are, and, you know... So, here we are, coming up on the farm again! So, I've pretty much just gone round in a big circle. And if I pass, yeah, that's the barn. So I don't think there's very much in the middle of the valley. I think we've probably more or less found it, although following this road to its natural conclusion in this direction is probably a good idea. But otherwise, I really would like to find that bunker, and as I say, I'm not going to find that next to the road. That, it really does require me sort of going off path. And what's that? It's a red thing. It's probably a deer, to be honest. Yeah, it's a deer. They're so bright red, those deer. It just makes me think I've seen something interesting, and I haven't. It's just a deer. And they're the wrong kind of deer. They're not the right kind of deer at all to have wandering the frozen waste like this. See, there could be something really interesting out there in the woods, and I just wouldn't know about it because I can't see a thing beyond the trees. Can't see the POI for the trees. So I refuse to believe that the only thing of interest in this map is the farm. There's just no way that that's the case. It's the obvious place of interest, and it's the first thing that anybody's going to find because it's massive and fills the entire world virtually, but it can't be the only thing. Heartbreak Bridge, well, I've not been here before, but I can see the farm silo over there, so I know where I am, but I've not been on this bridge before. I think I've seen it from the distance. Oh, there is something up ahead, I think. I'm always carrying enough stuff, really, but I might just check this and hope it doesn't break my mobile.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, not that handy. I've got enough of that. I've got quite a lot of that too. Okay. That's not overly useful, really. There we go. Let's harvest that. So, see my... Go on then. Misclicked. Yeah. See my clothing gradually disintegrating on me. But okay, so there's something red up here. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's worth checking out, and I'm not that far from a little bit of coal, but not too bad. I'm not that... Oh, I think it's just a mailbox actually, but there's no house to accompany it. Maybe this is actually the gateway to the farm. Yeah, looks like it. And the mailboxes, you can't actually access them. So yeah, I think that's the track that leads to the farm. Oh dear, visibility just got really crappy. Well, if I stick to the road, it should be alright. This is the other reason that roads are quite good. Having no compass even. Be quite cool if we had a compass as a rare drop, or something you could make, but actually I think a compass might be quite difficult to make. This isn't Minecraft after all. Oh boy. Maybe I've got, this is not a good plan. Yeah, okay, this is not a good plan. It's not like there's anywhere I can just nip into either. It's this kind of thing that can really finish a person off. So let's hope that we can find our way back to the farmhouse. It's not that late, but it's the weather really. Can't see anything and I'm encumbered anyway. I've actually been on walks that were a bit like this, but it wasn't in Canada to be. There we are, I think. It wasn't in Canada, and I know Canada is somewhat cold, so... Yeah, we're pretty cold by this point. Let's get out of this until the wind drops down a bit. Offload some of this stuff. It was that venison that did it, I think. It's blowing a hoolie out there. Okay, so... Also, entering places like this saves your game, which is pretty useful to do. Okay, where are we? Venison raw, yeah, well, get rid of that. It's really quite heavy. 6 litres of water, yeah, I keep picking it up, don't I? And then we've got a couple of other things I can probably offload as well. Like that. I put canned goods in there, did I? Or did I not? No, I didn't. I put various things in there. Peanut butter. Oh no, I think I'll put that in with my cans wherever they are. I think I put them there. No, not that. Oh, I didn't eat my rations. Okay, well that's fine now. There we go, that must have lightened the load somewhat. Let's see what we have here. These are all in fairly good order. Might just repair my hat. It's probably not worth repairing anything until it gets 10% below or thereabouts, because it would kind of waste things. I don't know how much of a percentage they repair by. Good question, I guess. Probably find out if I did. Does it tell me? Repair amount 6%. Okay, so there you go. That tells you. Now, is there anything else I can do that's useful around the house? Like, for example, can I do anything with those? And if so, does it require... No, there's a stove in here. That's probably better for the purpose. Does it require lighting a stove? Okay, let's see if we can even light the stove for a start on. This will help warm me up as well, but really, I want to see if there's something I can... No, I failed. Okay. Oh, well, use some fuel then. At least it's a sure thing. What? It fails with... Well, that's crazy. 51%, and if I use accelerant, it's supposed to be 91%. Okay, so it still doesn't... I don't know. I don't get it. About time. Right, okay, let's see if we can do anything here. Cook. No, doesn't say food, none. Okay, there's nothing there we can do, so... Oh, let's melt some water. I'm not sort of... that I'm not going to... I wish you could do this without standing next to the stove. I mean, surely it doesn't actually require that... that I stand over the stove for it to do this. It just doesn't seem to make too much sense to me. That means I can't go and do anything else, which is a bit unrealistic, really. I'm going to have a look in here. So what I have in here as well is these. And I want to know if I can do anything with those. I mean, it's not as if... Nope, they're not in there. Okay, well... Add to fire. Well, it's not as if I can do anything there either. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do there. And my fire goes out. Okay, well... I'll put some water in the fridge, so that's unsafe. I don't want that in there, because I'll be drinking it, and that's no good. And I'll put some water in here as well, like half of it or something. Because it weighs an absolute ton. So I don't want to be carrying all that. In fact, I probably don't want to be carrying that much, really. Okay, so... There we go. It's obviously still blowing an absolute gale out there. Now, what... Yeah, if I could craft anything, I wouldn't have thought I could craft... No, I'm not cold. If I could craft these into anything at all, I would have thought you'd need a stove for that, but I'm not absolutely sure. I don't think I could craft those on a crafting bench or anything like that, but that would not make any sense, really. So yeah, I'm not sure about those. I'm going to have to maybe do a little bit of swift research on that to see. So, see, they are basically considered to be materials, and all these other materials you use through your inventory. Can't do anything with them there. That goes on a stove. And those used for repairing. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'll put my rose hips in there. Oh, there we go. Put them all in there, and I'll put my mushrooms back in there as well. Okay. And then actually, even though it's still blowing a gale, I'm going to go down into the cellar, where I'll have to... Yeah, it's still pretty bad idea to go anywhere much here, but that's okay. I've gone round the wrong side again, I think. I'm going to the cellar and check out the... It's the only thing you can do, really, at this point. Hit the boiler, obviously. That's really going to help. Pretty dark in here, but... So, items to craft, let's see. Obviously, you're not going to be able to make bear skin, deer skin, or rabbit skin anything, or old man's beard, because I don't have any old man's beard. But old man's beard lichen, now that's going to be that stuff I've seen dangling off trees. So next time I have a look at that, I'm going to have a look and see if I can find any of those. Now, I put scrap metal. I think I stupidly put scrap metal upstairs. Did I not put it in here? No, I didn't. Okay, so in order to be able to make a hook, I need to use scrap metal. And a line uses gut, so that I need a line for fishing. I'm pretty sure I don't have one. Snare, I need gut for that as well, so... I'm not quite sure where I get gut from. I'm fairly sure that I'm going to need torch. Reclaim... Right, so, okay, it's going to be one of those kind of primitive torches. But kerosene, if I had kerosene, I could power my lantern. And I don't have any. Okay, so, basically, I'm going to have to kill stuff in order to get most of what I need to make this. I might be able to make some old man's beard lichen hanging off a tree somewhere once it stops storming. But all the rest of it, really, I'm going to need deer skin, bear skin, rabbit skin. I would like to make some snares, but I need gut, and so I think for that I'm probably going to need to kill something, because even I've never found any gut, even when I've been looking at carcasses that I found that wolves have had before me. So yeah, still feeling my way here really. It's pretty warm in here. It's as warm in here as it is in the house that I can see out, so. But I honestly don't know how long this is going to carry on, this stuff. It's going to start getting dark soon as well, so I'm not sure if there's anything particularly useful I can do today, except that I will get some scrap metal and see if I can make myself a hook. Now, I put a lot of stuff up here. Did I put it in the... No, I think I put it in the study, actually. So let's get that where I need it. I didn't put it there. Okay, where did I put it? Put it in there. Yes, I did. Okay. So, I've only got 2 scrap metal anyway. I thought I picked up more. Oh no, 5. Okay, I'm not sure if I need leather. I might need leather as well. Okay, so I'm going to take all of that lot, and plus actually the simple tools as well. Let's face it, I'm probably going to need those down by my workbench as well. So, having done that, I'll go back down there and see if there's anything I can make at this point, because there's really nothing else I can do when it's killer weather. Right, I'm going to be clever this time, really, all the way. Not that it makes much difference. Right, so I obviously can't make a snare. Fishing tackle, I need a hook. I've got a line, so if I make a hook, there we go. Make 25 minutes. Let's do it. Excellent. Okay, so I've got a hook. So now we should be able to make fishing tackle, which should take 12 minutes. Okay, so I've now got fishing tackles, which is pretty cool. Oh, I've got hook and line. Have I still got hook and line? Oh, okay. Or did that fail? Let me just see. Cool. Fishing tackle. No, I've got another hook and line, so I could make... But I'm not sure I want to, because actually to make a snare I need a line, don't I? Reclaim wood, actually. Oh, okay, and gut, so I don't need the line for that. Do I need a line for anything else? Snare, torch. Okay, I might make another fishing tackle, then. Because it breaks quite easily. Now, having done that, I'm not absolutely sure that there's anywhere around here that I can actually fish. But anyway, we shall find out. Black bear hide. 4 of them. I've got to kill 4 black bears. I think the only way I'm going to be able to kill a bear is with a gun from a great distance, and I've only got 8 rounds of ammunition. So it's going to be a while before I do that, I think. Heavy and very warm. Okay. Yeah, the wind has dropped. However, I have a feeling it's probably going to be a bit on the dark side to go anywhere too far now. Oh, you know what? I forgot. What I meant to do was put these in the drawer here. There. That's that. Okay. Okay, so time 5:03 p.m. It's pretty hazy actually. I can't see a lot, even though... Yeah, it's pretty hazy. I can't see a great deal, even though the storm has passed, so I think what I might do is end this episode here, and then in the next episode, which hopefully will be a little bit more successful, because this one, just the weather has, I mean, that's realistic, I suppose. It's not as if you can really rely on the weather in real life. You certainly can't here in the UK, and in Canada it's rather more dangerous. So yeah, we'll see where we get in the next episode. What I might just do is strike out in one direction and then just keep going and see what happens. Although what probably will happen is I will get distracted by something en route. But as long as it's not somewhere I've already been, because today I've pretty much been going round and round and round in circles. What I will also do before the next episode is a bit of research to find out what I can do with rose hips and mushrooms, because if I can make medicines with them or something like that, yeah, it would be quite good to know how that works. So yeah, so thanks for watching my video, and check out the next one when, as I say, I will see if I could do a bit more exploring and discover more of the world and see how big it is, hopefully without freezing to death en route. Okay guys, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.